Hello and welcome back to another Sinners Music video. This time we're going to be having a look at the Kenton MIDI USB 2. Now this little box is actually designed to take standard MIDI cables, like this one, and devices where you don't have a standard MIDI cable, where you've got a USB, such as the Teenage Engineering OP1, so that you can actually sync these things together. And the way it works is a standard USB lead out of the OP1. That plugs into, there's only one USB socket on here. And a couple of ways of doing it. We take a MIDI in, which is in this case going to our Korg Micro X. So on the back of there we're going MIDI out to MIDI in. Everything wired up. One of the things we do need to do is we need to make sure that the little green area here is set to sync. There. And what happens now is that the Micro X can control the tempo of anything that we decide to play. Be synced. So if I just select a synth sound, now we have got a sequencer running. And what can happen now is if I just set tempo on here, now we've got two sounds coming there. Let's turn this sound. There's the sound from the OP1. Which we can adjust the speed up and slow down. Slowed it down a bit there, speed it right up. Let's just choose something that sounds something a bit more interesting. So we've picked a slightly more interesting sound. And what we're going to do now is we're going to control it from here. Now if we bring back in the Micro X, both of them perfectly in sync with each other. Now let's try it the other way around, where we connect the MIDI out to MIDI in. And what we've done now is we've swapped the MIDI cables round. So we have the MIDI out and the MIDI in connected. We've left everything as it is, but now what we've got is we've got the OP1 as the controller. So if I let's turn the sound off the OP1, so we've just got the sound of the Micro X. And we can alter the speed of that. And when we bring the sounds of the both are perfectly in sync with each other, and in fact we should be able to choose a drum track and add that as well. And just as an aside, what I'd really wanted to do was use the Kenton USB host OP1 connecting to the Audio Thingies Micro Monsta, which is a lovely little synth. They don't work together. I've used my little instrument to control the Micro Monsta, but that will not talk to the OP1 in any configuration. I suspect, and I've just tried to look on the internet, I suspect it's because the Micro Monsta may not be class compliant. That's the only thing I can think of. I've had a good look at the manual, can't see anything in there about being able to sync it to other equipment. It will sync to another Micro Monsta, but that seems to be about it, which is a bit of a disappointment really. If you're interested in buying the Kenton MIDI USB host, they retail currently in the UK at £88.80, and they can be bought from Pocklington Music, and I'll put a link to their website in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you like the videos that I do, please hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.